everyone and welcome to a new vlog. Apologies for any mess you can see behind me. You guys know we're currently in the process of moving house, but I thought I would film a little weekend vlog for you guys because we do have a very busy and hopefully a very fun weekend planned. Today we are going to the Carnarvon Food Festival, which is a massive event that happens every year in May in Carnarvon. It's basically a day full of eating good food, drinking and hanging out with friends and family, and lucky for us the weather is gorgeous if you couldn't tell by my outfit. Now, not gonna lie, we were planning on getting there by 10 o'clock. The buses go on the hour from where we live, and obviously because we're planning on drinking and eating and staying there all day, it makes more sense for us to get the bus in. Plus it is so busy there. I think there were like 50,000 people there last year, so getting a parking space would be extremely difficult and we do not want that stress in our lives. But essentially Tom was at the house this morning because he was waiting for a company to come up and pick up our spare plasterboards. They gave him a time frame which was between 8 and 10, and lo and behold they didn't show up. So I gave them a call. I said we would leave the plasterboard in the back garden for them, and so that meant that Tom and I had to then lug all the plasterboard from the garage and put it in the garden for them, bearing in mind the plasterboards are 25 kilos each and I think we had up to 20 of them, so it's been a task, but we finally made it. Tom's just had a shower and he's gone to let out Adriana's dogs because she's been there since 7 o'clock this morning in Carnarvon. She actually has her own stall this year, which is so exciting. I'm so happy for her, and of course we're going to go and see her, support her and promote her throughout the day. But it's currently 20 past 11. We are going to make the 12 o'clock bus now, which is a little bit later than we planned, but it's fine. We are both very hungry, we are eager to get out in the sun, and I can't wait to take you guys along with us. Now I'm not sure how much I'll actually vlog face to face like this because I feel like people would look weirdly at me if I did that, so there may be a bit of b-roll. I will chat to you guys about all the food that I'll be eating, and essentially yeah, we'll just see how the day goes. But tomorrow as well, before I forget, I am running the Race for Life, which is going to be very exciting. It's my first ever race, and of course it's to raise money for cancer research, so I'm going to take you guys along with me then as well. So as I mentioned, a very busy weekend, but I'm very excited for it. Kiwi is definitely not as excited though. It is boiling at the minute, and because she is a black lab, she is having a bit of a rough time, so she's not coming with us today. She's going to stay out of the sun. We'll see tomorrow. I kind of want to bring her along tomorrow, but obviously that'll depend on the weather then as well. For now though, I'm going to leave you guys here because I chat too much and I don't need to. We're going to head off now and I will chat to you guys at some point during the day. Almost 3 o'clock and I finally had my first thing to eat. So we've got cheesy garlic bread, which looks insane, and then got a margarita. We got two because they're for Tom and I, so we're just going to share them. We're very, very excited. Good morning, guys. I'm coming at you from the exact same spot as yesterday, as you can see. I do want to apologise that I didn't film more yesterday. It was such a long day, and as you saw, it was completely packed there, and it was so sunny that I'm surprised I'm not the colour of my top today, to be honest with you. I do have a vest, but the reason I've gone for this top today is because I've burnt my shoulders. So we'll see how hot I get. I may change into the vest, but I do like this pink as well. I feel like it's very Race for Life. So yeah, I am about to head off actually in a minute, but I did just want to film this clip because I wanted to apologise for the lack of content yesterday. Once we left here actually, I think I mentioned that the buses were going every hour, but Tom and I decided to just go up to the bus stop anyway, and as we got to the top of the road, which is next to the bus stop, there was a bus that was kind of turning round, and I flagged him down and asked him where he was going, and he said Carnarvon, so we were very lucky we managed to jump on, and we got there just before 12, which was lovely. We headed straight over to Adriana's stall, and actually we spent a lot of the day there. We obviously wanted to support her. My nieces were there, my mum was there, Sean and his family were there, Tom was there with me of course, and we kind of set up our own little area there because there was shade and we got to leave our bags there and stuff, which was very handy. And then I did a few loops around the stalls. It was very much spread out this year, which was nice, but I feel like there were less stalls and I feel like I didn't really want to buy as much, which is good, but it's also not the best, just because I was looking forward to it so much. And then the queue for the food was insane. They were so long, and in the end I managed to get us some pizzas, which you'll have seen from the kids section of the festival. There was a separate kids section this year, which was great. And yeah, when I was there with mum, I decided to just grab the pizzas from there because the queue wasn't as bad, and I think I waited about 10-15 minutes, so hardly any time at all really compared to the 1 hour, 2 hour waits of some places. I also got chips later on with mum and the girls just to share as well, so you will have seen that. But that is pretty much all I got from the food festival in terms of food, pizza and chips, which is not great, but it was very hard to get food, as I mentioned, and it was very hard to get drinks as well this year. There weren't half as many bars, so I ended up just drinking a lot more water, and I got a few drinks here and there. So I'm feeling pretty fresh today, which is great. It was a long day though. I think I walked about 22,000 steps yesterday. Of course it was like 20 odd degrees, it was scorching hot, so I am feeling it a little bit today. But today is the day of the Race for Life, which is very exciting. It's why I've got my pink top on. I am going to put on my number and stuff once I'm there, I think. To be honest, I'll have to go in about 5 minutes. Ads and Sean are going in their car, I'm going with Tom, but then Tom has to leave after the race to go somewhere else, so I think I'm gonna tag along with Ads and Sean and go for lunch with them. We were gonna take the dogs, but again, it's just too hot for them. I think it's gonna be about 20 degrees when we're actually running at 11 o'clock, so yeah, we're gonna keep them home. But I'm just so excited. I've never ran a race before. This is my first race. Everyone says it'll make you really pumped and hyped and you'll want to run faster, so I'm hoping that that is the case. I'm pretty scared, but I'm also very excited, and the sun is just coming out. I can feel it in this conservatory. It's getting quite hot, so I may change into my vest after all. We shall see. I will try and film some more today. I feel like it will be more acceptable to film today because of the nature of the event, so hopefully I can get some good clips in for you guys. I'm so excited, as I mentioned, and yeah, I just can't wait to get going. First off though, I will just show you quickly what I bought from the food festival. I did get some cakes, but I'm not gonna lie, we've eaten 2 of them, so I'm sorry, can't show you all of them. And I also got some dog treats, so before I forget, let's show you those. Ignore the chocolate mess we have here, but this is what's left of the cakes that I've bought. So we've obviously got an Aero mint cake there and a lemon cake, because lemon cake is my favourite. We had an Oreo one that we ate last night, and the chocolate one was for my nieces yesterday, so that is why they've gone. But yeah, I do have 2 left. And in terms of the dog treats, I got them from this company. We have these pheasant treats, and then lastly, I believe that they were rabbit treats, these ones. Yes, rabbit treats there as well. And now it is time to head off to the Race for Life. I've had some porridge this morning with banana, strawberries and a bit of chocolate in there, so I'm feeling fueled. I'm going to take lots of water with me. I've got an apple in my bag as well in case I get hungry, and I do actually need to remember to pack some sun cream as well. But I'm going to leave you here. I'll check in at some point before the race and show you guys what it's all like. And yeah, I hope you enjoy coming along with me on my first race, which means even more because it's actually to raise money for cancer research. We've had a lot of things happen recently in both mine and Tom's families with cancer, so I feel like it's important for me, but also family members around me, that me and Adriana are running the race, and I think it just means a lot. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too emotional, but it's all for a good cause, and yeah, I can't wait to just be with like-minded people and hopefully run a good race. We are heading over there, so we've got to go over this bridge and back to where we were yesterday. Isn't it just such a beautiful day though? Look at that.
We've got some freebies to give away, but we're only going to give them away. Oh, all the kids moving. Yeah. Move forward, move forward. Come on, come forward from the back there now. Yeah?
Move forward.
Don't want to be in the other. Who wants some very posh sunglasses?
Woo!
Oh. She moves her out the way, look, just in case she doesn't pick me. I know you're not supposed to take things from strangers, but you can today. Look. Oh, look at that, that's for me, look. Oh, no. There we go. There we go.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Oh, the old. Yay! Got the last one. Oh, snazzy.
to raise valuable funds for a great charity, Cancer Research UK. Enjoy the house.
4k to go, 2k done, 3k left.
Keep running, guys! You're doing this for a good cause!
Halfway, guys. Oh, that was nice. 2k left. 1k left. Let's go. Home stretch now, guys. Feel okay, a bit tired, but almost there. Last one, guys. 500 meters to go. We're almost there.
Then you want to ring the bell? More than welcome to ring the bell. Dial. Did that very posh. There we go. Ball finishing strongly. Ring the bell if you want. As you cross that line.
I did it. I reached the finish.
Yeah.
Don't know what Tom's video is like.
I don't believe that. Anyway, I can see Sue's
got my medal,
team from where? Oh, there.
Well, I did it, guys. I am back home, as you can see, with one of my biggest supporters who couldn't make it today, unfortunately, because of the weather, but she was definitely there in spirit. I am so chuffed, guys. That was, I don't want to say fun, because it was horrendous in terms of how hot it was, but the community aspect of it was just phenomenal. I really needed that push at the end when everyone was kind of lined up and cheering. It was just so lovely. I did manage to run it in just over 30 minutes, which my goal really was to run it in under 30, but I'm not going to be too hard on myself because one, of course, it was extremely hot, and two, I feel like at the beginning when it was more of like a stampede, you couldn't really get running properly for quite a bit, so I feel like that definitely took up a bit of my time. So I'm gonna say it was 30 minutes. It was technically just over, I think it was like 30 minutes and 50 seconds or something, so I feel like it counts. I'm so chuffed with myself. I really wasn't going into it wanting a specific time. I just thought if I could, then that would be great, but I wasn't checking my watch looking at the time. I was just going, and yeah, by the end it turned out that I did pretty good. I did also get free sunglasses at the start. I did try to film it, but I don't think you can see much of that at all, to be honest, but essentially they had like a stage and the presenter came down with some sunglasses. I got the last pair actually. Ads asked me to grab some for her, but obviously I couldn't because I got the last pair and they were a godsend. I did have my own sunglasses, but they're quite big ones and I feel like they would have fallen off during the race, whereas these were very snug and I wore them throughout, as you'll have seen. I also have my medal here. Don't know if you can see it, but it says Race for Life 2024 on it, and on the back just says Cancer Research UK. So this is my medal, and Ads did give me a little frog pin to go on it, which is just adorable. Adriana did so good as well. Again, with the conditions, it was just so hot, but she powered through and she did it, and I think I have some clips of her finishing. To be honest, the end bit was just a bit of a blur. I finished first, however, I'm not sure how great the footage is of that. I don't know how great the footage is throughout all of this video, I apologise. And then I took photos of Adriana, but I think Sean filmed her, so I may have included that. But yeah, it was lovely. It was a really uplifting experience. I think we both felt that after we finished it. Of course, during it was absolutely horrible, but there were people at some stages that kind of cheered you on and got you through, and I feel like that is definitely what was needed and gave me a bit of a push. Tom did stay till the end. He then had to rush off to his niece's 18th birthday party though, so you may not have seen a lot of Tom in these clips or any clips really, but that is why. I did get a few photos with him at the start and just after I finished as well though, so yeah, it was really nice to have him there cheering me on. And then my uncle, who is Adriana's dad, came with his wife and we had a few pictures and just had a chat, and they were cheering us on as well. They had a big bell so that when we were running they were shaking that and yeah, just cheering us on again, and it was just lovely. So all in all, we've had an amazing time. I never in a million years thought that I would enjoy running and that I would run a race. 2 years ago I think I started Couch to 5k and I gave up about 8 weeks in, so to think now I have just ran a 5k in 30 minutes in extreme heat. I'm so proud of myself because I couldn't run a minute at the start of Couch to 5k, and yeah, now I'm running 30 minutes straight. So very happy. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. As I've said, I don't know what the clips are like. Hopefully they make some sort of sense. I did want to film more before starting the race, but again, we kind of got swept up in everything, and very quickly we got taken away from Tom and Sean and kind of thrown into it. So yeah, I didn't do that unfortunately, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I'm gonna sit here now. I may even go outside for a bit. I have got a big glass of Fanta. We did go out for a meal actually afterwards. Adriana, Sean and I went to a local restaurant. I will pop a picture of the food up on screen now because it was so good. I had a burger and yeah, it just hit the spot. I really needed it after that race. As I said, Tom was at his niece's 18th birthday party, but he literally had to like rush off as soon as we finished the race, and I wanted to kind of enjoy it and not have to rush essentially and just be in the moment. That is why I didn't go. But yeah, we went out for a meal. It was lovely, and now I feel like I just want to sit out in the sun for a little while longer before it inevitably goes away. I have this one to keep me company. She's a little bit hot though, so we'll just keep an eye out for her. That's why I didn't bring you along today, sorry Pishin. But first things first, I'm gonna go have a shower and yeah, just get relaxed. If you have watched this video up until this point, please go ahead and leave me a pink heart emoji down in the comments. That is of course representative of the Race for Life. We wear pink, and yeah, I just think it would be lovely to see all of your hearts. As I've said, it was my first ever race and I just couldn't have picked a better place to do it on a better day, bar the sunshine for a few parts of it. And yeah, I had amazing company. So all in all, it's been a fantastic experience, and I will definitely be looking up more races in the future. So if you don't have anything in particular that you would like to say, but you would like to let me know that you're still here, please go ahead and comment that now. As well as that, please don't forget to click the like button if you like this video, and the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content from me. But that is it for me today, guys. Thank you once again for watching. It truly does mean the world to me, and I will see you soon in my next video. Goodbye.